morning, beautiful souls. So today I want to talk to you about the different dimensions of the universe that I have gotten the opportunity to see in my own regressions and in other people's regressions, in patients and clients that have come and do their sessions with me. So the yin-yang, when you see the symbol of the yin-yang, this includes the light and the shadow of the universe. You see it's a sphere, it's a circle, but in fact it's a sphere. It will be like a ball. And inside that ball, inside that sphere, is what we know as one universe. So our universe is full of light and shadow. Light and shadow are part of our dualities. So we have like a few final big dualities to overcome in our lives. This is when we're returning to source, when we want to go back to source, we want to enlighten and we want to go back to God, the Olympus, or enlighten ourselves. We need to know that one of the last steps to do that is to overcome all our shadows, is to integrate all our shadows, accept them and heal them, in fact. So this is why you see there are many healing techniques right now. A lot of people, there's a big movement in humanity because it's worldwide movement that you're seeing of alternative. We call them alternative still, but they're not alternative anymore. I mean, they've been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years in the different eras of humanity. This is another subject that we'll talk about in another video, the different eras of humanity. So all these healing techniques, what they want you to be able to do is to clear your energy, to purify your soul, because it's the only way back to heaven, to God. So when we talk about the fallen angel and we use the example of Lucifer, right, as if he were the only fallen angel, this is a mistake because he's just the archetype of all of us. In fact, we all are fallen angels. We all are part of this experience around the universe where we came from source, that it was pure light from heaven. We came inside the womb of the universe to experience our infinite possibilities as a soul in this infinite, immortal experience around the universe in different lifetimes. But what you need to understand today is that we all have fallen, we all have come to fall from the whole light to the wholeness of the shadow. So this is the other side of the universe. This is the dark side of the yin-yang, of your own yin-yang, of my own yin-yang. We all have a big part of us. It's half of our experience in the universe, in fact, is dark, is shadow. But we are now in the light of the light of the universe. We already passed the worst part with our soul. We already went to the other side. We have closed that side already. We are now here in the light side of the universe. So this is why the light always wins in this side, because we are on this side. So what we're doing now is we're healing the other parts of us that are still open to the shadow parts. So we are closing, overcoming, accepting, and healing those parts of us that are still in the darkness. But you need to know and understand what is dark and what is light. These are the final dualities. So we have, in the final dualities, we have different subjects. We have light and shadow, that would be good and bad, as we would call it. We have feminine and masculine, all right? You have your twin flame. In fact, this is part of your last dualities. And I'm not sure if I'm missing one of them, all right? But these are the final, well, yes, sorry, the father and the mother, because In fact, it's one of the most important, because it has to do with recognizing who are your creators. Imagine if you don't recognize them, if you don't give your devotion to them, they are your creators, and if you don't get to that step, then it's difficult to return to God, because you need to first acknowledge that God really exists. He is your creator. He is my creator. And Virgin Mary, or the cosmic mother, is the divine feminine force. But it's not only recognizing it inside yourself, all right, because this would be like understanding your own spark of God. It's recognizing it in the wholeness, understanding that you're just a piece of the big puzzle. You're not the puzzle, you're just a piece of. So a part of our understanding of the dimensions of the universe imply getting to know that big division between light and shadow. So yes, that other side does exist, but we are in the good side of the story, thank God. Then in the light side, in the side that we're at, from the border of the land, of earth, that this implies your own body, you're part of the land. So from earth and up to what we call the Olympus, or heaven, or source, from that border side of that fish, that white fish in the yin yang, here in that part, in that half of the universe that we get to know more, because we're on this side, so you get to access more to the dimensions of the universe on this side. There are many layers, and I'm going to be talking about that in the next video, so we can talk about extraterrestrials and some of the dimensions of creation that I have gotten to see in the different regressions. But I thought it was very important, before going to this half, to understand there is another half, and we don't access that much, just a little bit. So have a beautiful day, and I hope you get to clear all your energy so you can go back to God.